science lessons learned in flight, journey on through endless night. For the stars, we aim so high. The projected kiss goodbye. For science and purple light, we'll keep flying through the light. Rocket launch with hope so grand. EJ's got the master plan. Thrusters burn to reach the moon. In his eye you see the tune. Orbit dreams won't be delayed. Lessons learned from missions made. Kerbal Crew will forge a path to the stars beyond this path. For the stars, we aim so high. The projected kiss goodbye. For science and purple light, we'll keep flying through the light. Rocket launch with hope so grand. EJ's got the master plan. Thrusters burn to reach the moon. In his eye you see the tune. Keep flying through the light.
Okay. How am I coming in? How am I coming in today? Good, good. Welcome. Hello, hello, and welcome. Sound great? Good, 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 good. All right. I am once again coming at you from South Padre Island. I did not think I would be doing this much this week, but hey, I don't think you guys are complaining, right? The Cleater video today, yeah, it was great, Bandit. Very nice. Yeah, hotel streaming. That's all we got to do is just get some games going, and it'd be good. But I'm not sure this setup can take that. But hey, whatever. We're here. This is the EJ's coverage of the Blue Origin, New Glen, or Bonglands. Are we calling it that? We're calling it. Yeah. Yep.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Yeah, we're calling it that. Of the Blue Origin New Glen inaugural launch. This is the NG-1 mission.
Discovery.
We're inside of 1 hour. New Bonglands. New Bonglands. Oh, thanks for all the bits. Thank you. Yeah, just had to do some gaming streams here. Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay, so we should be good here. Everything seems to be okay. The one thing that I'm actually kind of wondering is that I don't see a listed stream for Blue. I don't see a New Glen stream. So I'm not 100% sure what that's about. Will the kids be locked outside again? Yeah. Oh. My wife, who up until recently managed a dispensary, finds that hilarious. Nice. Ren, thanks for the bits. Ace, thank you for the 43-month resub. Rocket Guy's having the same issue finding the broadcast. Yeah, I don't see nothing. I could always put on Mr. Yak and everything if we have to do that. But I'd prefer not to just restream NSF, you know? It's not really fair to them. New Bonglands. Yep. Rocket Launch Live only shows the NSF coverage. Okay. Oh, shoot. It's a rat. Space Amigo. What's up, Squall? I've used more Spanish this past week. La semana pasada. Than I've used in a long time. That might have to do with like Mexico being like right there. Like right there. I can see it. But yeah, no. I've been using a lot of, Chance of launching today. Guys, I'll be honest. They tweeted that they were fully fueled a few minutes ago. Yeah, I did see that. So New Glenn is fully fueled. Okay, so I've been hearing a couple of things. First thing I've been hearing is that they have a full launch window like they did before, but they really only have enough to keep the rocket. There's only enough prop in LC-36 to try once or twice, which means that I don't need to stay up till an ungodly amount of time because I got to get up at 6 in the morning local time to start up the Starbase takeout again. No, Roscoe, I didn't have to ask that. The other thing is the launch weather forecast, from what I've seen, is not ideal. We are looking at a 60% probability of violation. It's very cloudy, thick layer cloud rule. So you generally don't want to fly through clouds. Maybe they realized how. Hey, yeah, Ren, there was some good stuff about that cast. Like I went back and looked at it, dudes.
Discovery, go at throttle.
It's not as bad. Nice hat. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. I have my Ford hat with me. It's over there. What's up, dude? No sleep till burn it. New Glands. Yeah, right. Ready for another 3 a.m. scrub. Yeah. How's the chop down range? I didn't see that, but the launch weather forecast is saying 60% probability of violation. Now, what were we saying? The cast. I went back and looked at it. It's not as bad. It's not as bad as it. It's not as bad as I remember it being. There is room for improvement, no doubt. Like, and they'll get it. They'll get it over time. But yeah, I think a lot of that was just me being incredibly tired. Today, everything was good. We didn't have anything planned today except, cover that whole Starship thing. So that didn't go. Can confirm, would have heard it. So yeah, that's what hopefully tomorrow. So yeah, give them some time with their cast. They'll, I was just really tired. I got a lot of sleep today. I slept. After the Starbase Stakeout stream, I basically came back in here and just zonked out, and all I've done is eat lunch and dinner. I just did a lot of resting today because tomorrow is going to get crazy. Well, it really starts now, doesn't it? Stream link is up on YouTube. Excellent. There it is. Bonglands. Excellent. All right. Let's, do they have tunage? They have tunage. They have tunage.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Thanks, Nate. Friend who wasn't watching you, only their stream was cringing way harder to the point he's refused to stay up tonight. Rip. Do you think it's gonna go? I don't know, man. Launch weather forecast from the 45th, from Space Force Delta 45. I was about to say the 45th Space Wing. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, but 60% probability of violation, dude. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens and go from there. We'll see what happens. What headset is that? It reminds me of the one DOS uses. It is the one DOS uses. I couldn't fit my headset in my bag. And DOS is like, oh, wait, no, that's not what happened. What was this? Oh, yeah. For the NSF stream. Yeah, I could fit this one in the bag. Excuse me. I'm sorry. My brain is paced. Yeah, he just sent this. He's like, here. This is the model number. Here. I'm like, okay. So, yeah, it is. And it's quite nice, actually. It's a really good headset. Yep. Can you find the weather for violation? No. I don't think I can do that. And Jari's had a 65-month resub in there. It sounds really good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Das out here making me look good. Way better than I ever deserve to be. IMO. Did you see the recent post on SpaceX Lounge? I haven't seen it, Nervous. No. I heard something about a Glen. Sounded important. Yeah, Bonglins is launching. Also, 58-month resub from Shattered. Thank you. It's insane how he sleeps in that bed behind him. I don't... Why... I don't get what is insane about sleeping in a bed. Are you like low taper fading me right now? Like, I have no idea what the heck that means. Yeah, Hired, I don't understand. Ben, I'm being low taper faded right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't get it. Anyway. I don't get it. That's not even a good troll. It's just weird. That's not even scary. That's just abnormal. Sorry, I had to hit something real quick. It's set up, Resonant. Yeah, this computer is not equipped to double stream to YouTube. Okay. Here, you. Okay, that's weird. Let's just shut that off. How many 20-minute pushbacks? Nick, I've been hearing they can only go so far. They can only go so far, but because they used up a lot of propellant during the last attempt. Do I think they'll nail the landing? Hard to say. Sorry, I didn't mean for it to be negative. It looks like it's for decoration, but you actually sleep in it. I just thought it was interesting. It's a hotel, dude. Like, it's a hotel. Like, why shouldn't it look nice? I mean, I make my bed every day. That's what I do. So maybe it looks better than it should be. I don't know. Like, I think it would be even weirder. I think it would be even stranger if I didn't. Like, can you imagine if that was just a mess back there? That would look ridiculous. You know, shall I ask why we're in a hotel? I'm down in Texas. Cool.
Discovery.
For the Starship launch. But I do have my streaming setup here with me, so we can cover Newglands. Yeah, man. Hey, Red, 117 month resub. Thank you. Yeah, baby. Sunday scrub was due to excessive ice buildup. Yeah, that happens. I paid good money if next stream you turn the bed into a pillow fort and didn't acknowledge it. Apollo, it's been pretty cold in Florida.
Discovery. Go at
Yeah. Yeah, it's cold in Texas, dude. For here. Hey, Andrew. I'm fighting sleep for this. Yeah, me too. Will you be doing any live content tomorrow? Yes, XCOM. I'll be here. It's going to be a rebroadcast from NSF, but, we'll be here. Also, like, I don't mean to make this all about Starship during the new Glencast, but I'll make it about NSF. There are some camera angles that we have planned that are either going to be the best camera shots you guys have ever seen of Starship doing Starship things, or it's going to get completely cooked. Like, it's one or the other. There's either going to be nothing left, or we're going to get some pretty awesome shots. We're going to get some good shots with Newglands tonight, too, on that NSF stream. It's pretty... The equipment, the hardware is quite good that they have out at the Cape. Why not both? You might, it's possible. How close? I would show you. You know what? I was about to show you, but I don't want to spoil things. I will show you this. This is not where the cameras are, per se. This isn't where the cameras are, per se, but we had a really late night with camera setup the other day, and Cyberstar Punk ship. Oh, hold up. Yeah, there we go. It looked like Cyberpunk with the way they have it lit. That's Tower 2. Crazy, huh? Like, here, check this out. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty righteous, right? It looked ridiculous. How cool is that? Dude, how neat is that? That's pretty neat. Where's that being posted? No, that's in my personal collection, man.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Just tuned in. I think you're in Texas. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, it was like, it looked like Cyberpunk with the clouds and everything. It was nuts, dude. Yeah, my phone just isn't that good, dude. Let me see if there's anything else. I did get this shot too. Well, I snapped this while we were walking out in the dunes here. Actually, I'll show you real quick. We gotta switch it over to the main. Here, look. That one's not nearly as cool though. Are you gonna be cleaning camera lenses tomorrow? I'm gonna be doing something. I don't know what, but we're gonna be doing something. How many push scrubs does Starship before you develop a Texas accent? Crayola, you know what, dude? It's happened again. Everyone's like, "Oh, wow, you're definitely not from around here." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, no, you're definitely from Boston." I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. It was yeah. Very, very weird. Like, "Oh man, you got a thick accent." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I got a thick accent." Okay. It's happened a couple of times. I'm like, "What the heck's this about?" Yeah, you do. I do. No, I don't. Anyway, Copy Bear 89 month resub. Yep. Thank you. When I first started watching, you had an accent. Now, not so much.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
I'll take that. Hey, Pat. Thanks for popping over here into my Twitch world. Where we... Twitch. Say hello to your mother for me, okay? Oh, hang on. I gotta reset chat real quick. Give me 1 second. You have a Midwest accent, not a Boston one, except those times when the Boston comes out. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I hear, at least, Wisp. Jeez. You're a streamer from Boston. It's just a few words that give it away, like saying water in the harbor. Water, fruit, a cherry. Well, yeah, of course you got crap serious because it's soda. That's what I'm saying, man. Water. 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 Well, serious, yeah. I mean, you deserve it or something. Hillard, your son and I made it down there during Christmas break. The whole SpaceX facility has grown immensely since I worked there as a contractor a couple of years ago. It's crazy. You can effectively walk right up to it still. It's pretty cool. Even as a Brit, I can hear the Boston accent whenever you pronounce vowels. My bad. It's all good. I don't have better Twitch on the computer, so the only timeout button was the 5-minute one. So it's just supposed to be like, nope, don't like that. But I was like, oh, that's the 600 button, 600 seconds, not the 1 second button. I'm gonna send it. What did you think of the Megabase factory in the office? Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Big. You won't be walking up if people keep ignoring the signs. Yeah. You have to have clearances to get that close on base, like on the Cape. Yeah. 600 seconds is 10 minutes? All right, Forlorn, here, check it out for me. Do you want to test this theory? You want to test it? We can time it right now. I got my finger on the button if you want. You want to test it? We should make sure. We should confirm your findings if we're going to be scientific. Yeah? All right, bye. All right. I mean, you could have said no. Did you get any special tours from people you know and watch? No. No, I haven't. I've been busy setting up equipment with NSF. With the exception of today. I didn't do anything today. Except Starbase Stakeout until the thing got scrubbed. It figured they called the scrub right when my shift had finished. They didn't call it during my shift. They didn't call it before we started Starbase Stakeout. No. After EJ. Oh, EJ finished. All right, let's call it now. Are you going to be on the big broadcast? I should be. Hopefully. Have I seen Tim at all? No. Are you going to be on the NSF broadcast? Yes, I am. Stop that. No, you. You made me yawn. Am I not watching NSF? I have NSF open over there. Tom Dank, the elusive astronaut? Oh, yeah. Hey, engineer. What's up? Good morning. We're just waiting for Blue. Hey, Max. How does it look for you tomorrow? Still cloudy, but better than the last 2 days. The last 2 days have sucked. They were not fun at all. Hang on, I gotta move the chair around. The desk chair. D and Max for NASA spaceflight are going to try and catch a flight to Boca. Yes, they are. It launches in 32, plus 20, plus 20, plus 20, plus 20. No, it's not Max D. It's Maxed Wise. Maxed Wise. Max Drexel. It's Drexel. No. Some people got it. Hey, Goldbacken. So are you as tired as the last attempt? No, I am not. I'm actually pretty with it today. The only reason, Max, is because Starship scrubbed today, and I have done nothing but sleep. I've done nothing but sleep. Hey, Nazalik, I'm doing all right. But I'm still going to bed after this. I'm still going to bed. Sleep maxing. I'm going to go to bed after this because I got to get up for a Starbase Stakeout in the morning.
Discovery.
0600, which... Where do you fly into Boca Chica? Do you fly into Harlingen? You can fly into Harlingen or Brownsville. Rob, it really depends. What, no clubbing in Boca? Clubbing? No. Ugh, no. How are you planning to stream? Remote with your equipment or share stream with NSF? I'm going to be on the NSF cast, Squall. Yeah. Yeah, this is clubbing. Yeah, you hear the music? It's not spring break yet. Yeah, that's a good point. Will there be a simulcast here? Yes. Are you guys on the roof? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe I don't want to spoil the secret sauce. Maybe we got other things planned. I don't know. You don't know. You don't know. Is the dirigible out today? I don't have the camera up. Yeah, Tessa, that seems to be the case with how long the webcast has been live. The worst poker face on Twitch. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. I don't know. You're going to have to find out. Have you had any amazing food at Boca? I'm not usually one to plug a gas station, but there is a Stripes gas station on Highway 4 with a taco shop built into it. And I had a fajita from there, and it had to be probably the best fajita I've ever had. I do not live near Mexico. Where people are like, what? No, it was, yeah, no, it was awesome. Yeah, it was amazing. At a gas station. I ain't even ashamed to say that. It was delicious. How's your weather there? It's minus 51C with the wind chill. Nazalik, we are 50, it's 15 C here, give or take. Yeah, it's not bad. That's cold for here, though. What's the current go, no go? There's a 60% probability of violation tonight, Tessa, with the thick cloud layer rule. Yeah, dude. I had, Jim, like, the best taco I've ever had and the best fajitas I've ever had. The fajita was amazing. Dude, I had a fajita, a beef fajita burrito. Oh my God. With like brown rice in it. Oh, dude. I could eat like 50 of those. But like I had to stop myself. I'm like, I kind of want another one. What was the aftermath of that food? Everything went fine. Everything went fine. Why do you ask? Pics to prove it. Pics. Can we talk about space, please? What the heck's wrong with you?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, username. 56-month resub. Friend of Monkeys had a 29 before that. AP, how you doing, buddy? I meant about the fajita, you sicko. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you... What? The aftermath. You're asking about the aftermath of eating a piece of food. What the heck do you think my mind was defaulting to? Like, that's not like, oh my God, get your mind out of the gutter. It's like if somebody goes in the bathroom and walks out and you say, hey, what did you do in there? Like, what do you think they did in there? What do you think they did in there, man? I can confirm it was 10 minutes. Oh, thank you, Forlorn, for testing it. I appreciate you. It's like, I just walked in to go read the newspaper. Do you think we'll get the re-entry video? Doesn't that require Starlink? Does New Glenn have that? Falcon 9 does supersonic retropropulsion without communicating through Starlink wandering. They're still using ground stations, and it works just fine. So... So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Think Elon is up watching? Maybe. No way New Glenn video is good as Starship. You say that, Blackbird, but also at the same time, the camera shots that we did get at the launch pad when they dead aired the stream a couple of times were actually really good. That was like one of the good parts of that stream. Their cameras were amazing. Did you spot Elon or some big fishes out there? I did not see Elon. There are cyber trucks everywhere though, Squall. Like everywhere. And I mean everywhere.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
And it's funny, they all park next to each other. It's like, oh, you got a Cybertruck? I got a Cybertruck. SpaceX is over there. It's a Cybertruck. Hey, whatever. I'm not hating. I just think it's funny. When yours, I would not buy one of those. Don't tell me you park next to similar cars, bro. We all do it. Oh, yeah, I do. It's just funny seeing the EV people do that. I think that's funny. How often do you think they get in the wrong truck? Well, they're all wrapped. Everybody customizes their Cybertruck to reflect them. Probably parks by Fords. Yeah, of course I park by Fords because people buy them because they're nice automobiles. So probability states I usually end up parking next to one. I don't need to go and find other Fords to park next to. I just find an empty spot in the parking lot, and it's most likely going to be next to a Ford. I'm just saying. Cope and seethe. Cope and seethe, chat. Cope and seethe. It wouldn't be an EJ stream if we aren't shaming Chevy people in here. It's no longer supersonic retro, it's exo-atmospheric deceleration burn. Yeah, for blue, yeah, we gotta call it that, Hinks.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
I don't know, Panda Man, I haven't heard that. No, don't park next to BMWs. I don't park next to Beamers. You know why? Because I'm worried about my blinkers breaking in my car. Because that seems to be what happens. Timer's on hold. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right, Geeson. That's correct. Hey, I have a Chevy. Parts haven't fallen off lately. All right, Bill. Hey, Tessa. Tessa, what were you saying about them holding the count before 20 minutes and never going live? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. All right. You called that. That was good. You called that, definitely. Oh, no. Exoatmospheric deceleration burn is a lame metal band name. SSRP is the way to go. Guys, SpaceX doesn't even call it supersonic retropropulsion. They call it the entry burn. Supersonic retropropulsion is not something that was coined by SpaceX. That's NASA. NASA coined supersonic retropropulsive burns for entry, descent, and landing on Mars as a better way to make a bigger heat shield for descent vehicles, for Martian descent vehicles. That's what supersonic retropropulsion came from. It was a NASA study in the 2000s. SpaceX just co-opted it because where Falcon 9 would be doing its deceleration burn was very similar to where you'd be doing a deceleration burn in terms of atmospheric density based like in Mars's atmosphere. So basically, if you're doing supersonic retropropulsion on Mars, you'd have to do it where there is some atmosphere, which is actually a lot lower, right? It's a lot lower altitude. The atmospheric density at like 10,000 feet on Mars is basically the exact same as the atmosphere at like 35,000 feet or 40,000 feet or 50,000 feet on Earth. That's why SpaceX used it. That's why they used it, because they knew that could A, help them test Martian descent and landing for reasons, and B, NASA already did the work for them. So, like, I always think it's funny because, you know, like, they exoatmospheric deceleration burn. It's like, why? Why call it that? I don't get it. But hey, whatever. That's what they're going to call it. I don't know, Higgs.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
No. Good luck with that, Tessa. Hey, Patos, 7-month resub. Good morning. Anything on the X feed? I don't have that many monitors. Let me check. Nothing from Blue, except that the countdown clock is proceeding. The 3-hour launch window opens at 1 a.m. That's all. If I'm understanding this correctly, guys, and this is just based off of kind of me, just estimation, unless they topped off LC-36, they cannot have this thing sit on the pad for like the full launch window, like what we saw the other day. There's really only enough prop to keep it on hold for only a certain amount of time. The weather, last time I checked, Mab, coming from Delta 45 was a 60% probability of violation, meaning 40% chance of go. The thick layer cloud rule, it's just too dang cloudy. You know, on inaugural flights, guys, you really want clear skies so you could see what the rocket's doing physically. Because videotaping it, I say videotaping it, like people still do that. Should I say, we'll call it filming it. We'll go even more old school. Filming the rocket on the way up is a great way to corroborate your flight data to make sure that your data isn't lying to you. SN11 says hi. Exactly. That is exactly why you fly when it's clear when you're doing tests. Slaps VHS camcorder. You can fit 6 hours on this bad boy. Blue Origin built the pad for New Glenn and it can't support this long of a hold. It can't support. What do you mean? No, you're misunderstanding. No. It's the propellant. The propellant will boil off inside of the vehicle. They can keep propellant in the pad indefinitely, but there's enough propellant in the pad to basically keep New Glenn fully topped off and in a state ready to launch for probably like 6 hours. The thing is, they went through the entire launch window the other day. That was a 4-hour window. They burned the entire launch window. And unless they top the pad off, this launch window, despite also being 4 hours, means they're going to use up all the propellant they can't recycle unless they top off. Does that make sense? You'd go slap the 16mm sign camera. Yeah, but it's in a storage room. Why? While we were holding, did you get a glimpse of the latest Cleater video? I did. Yeah. Yeah. Energy drinks. They didn't refuel the pad between the last attempt and this one. If you were troubleshooting a potential problem on the vehicle. Now, Phantom, keep in mind, this is all speculation on my part. This is speculation on my part. I cannot say that enough. Maybe they did top off the pad, but if something was wrong with New Glenn and the count being recycled like 8 times through the last window seems to indicate that there's something that they might need to get out there on the pad and mess with. Who knows if Blue's cool with doing fueling and commodity offload operations while troubleshooting stuff on the pad. Blue did seem to mention, if I'm recalling, that they had ice problems. Well, ice problems happen from cryogenics. So if your cryogenic plumbing system, right, isn't working because the ice builds up too much, well, you're not going to be loading stuff into that, right? Right? That's where I'm, like I said, I'm speculating, but I'm using a little bit of logical extrapolation there. Does that make sense? We are entering a hold within the countdown clock at T-minus 20 minutes for BE4 chill. New T0 forthcoming. Okay. What is BE4 chilling? So they're thermally conditioning their engines. They're thermally conditioning all the motors. Basically, they're running cryogenic liquefied natural gas. Cryogenic liquefied natural. Okay, hit the play button. They're trickling cryogenic liquefied natural gas and liquid oxygen into the motors to cool down the turbine machinery to get them to the right operating temperature for running them. This cools the engine down, gets it to its cold operating temperature, and also primes the engine. You don't want to dry fire a rocket engine. You could screw up a mixture. If you could screw up your mixture rate, and if your mixture rate isn't what was intended, it usually means the thing blows up. Now say it 3 times fast. Cryogenic liquefied natural gas. Cryogenic liquefied natural gas. Cryogenic liquefied natural gas. Boom! Yeah! Yeah! We running this. All right. I said liquefied. I said liquefied 3 times. Liquefied. Oh, gosh. Don't brainworm move that. Come on now. Come on now. He isn't human. No deny why I was cooked for that first attempt, bud. How many farts do you think they need for those methane engines? About 350? Liquefied, otherwise known as deep frying. Yeah. Mike from SAC, this looks like an OnlyFans setup. How would you know, Mike? Please let us all know how you would know what an OnlyFans streaming setup looks like. How do you know about that? That's a little strange. I don't know what that looks like. You're please educate us. Please. Oh, I'll wait. I'll send your password. How do you know what that looks like? I don't know what that looks like. Liquid Fred. All right. What are we watching tonight? We are watching the New Glenn, mission NG-1. Live webcast begins at T-minus 20 minutes, and the clock is held at T-minus 20 minutes and 50 seconds. And that's what we're watching. I'm a set builder. Mike was like, all right. I'll give you my password. Gabe, I hadn't slept in like 48 hours when I did the Blue Origin cast the other day. I think I may have been a little bit too harsh with their cast. The camera angles in their cast were great, but I was having, dude, when I don't sleep, we get kind of loopy. But if I really don't sleep for a long time, I get very grouchy. I get very, very grouchy. I get very, very grouchy. EJ said his camera color grade did Mexican desert drug cartel drama. Wait a minute. Mexico's right there. It's right there. I can see it from here. That's why. It's just by proximity. Okay? Link if Lalo's nearby. Hey. They're called minerals. They're called minerals, chat. All right? They're called minerals. Hey, fun sister. The best part is, as a viewer, Grumpy EJ was hilarious. I'm glad you got entertainment out of it, dude, because, yeah, I went back and watched a little bit of it, and I'm like, ooh, harsh. Damn, man. You probably shouldn't be that much of a dick. Wait, while we watch, room tour. Like, and you want a tour of the hotel room I'm staying in. Room tour. There you go. Look at it. There's a bed. There's a bed, and that's it. There you go. Yeah, Sevi, should probably not be that harsh, though, you know?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Next thing you're telling me, the room has walls. Yeah. Yeah, there's some of those. Nice green screen. It's not a green screen. It's not. It's not a green screen. OnlyFans bet. Why do you guys keep saying that? Why do you keep saying that? Like you know what that looks like. I don't know what that looks like. Please. Let me know. All right? At least you're honest, Kim. No! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it, Winfrey! Stop it! Stop it! Stop talking about the damn hotel room or I'm shutting the damn camera off! I have eyeballs in the internet. That's how I know. Oh, nice hotel room. Predominant, you started this. You started this. All right? This is your fault. Sit on the bed. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. It's all the way over there. I have a very specific... Dude, you know what? You're not even the only one that asked that. What the actual frick? Just... Would you mind doing some beats on top of the Blue Origin hold music? Sure. You know what I'm saying? 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 Is that good? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, the music has stopped. And it started up again. Okay. Yep. All right. Okay. Well, you made me happier at the very least. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sorry. Joe Barnard got Subway Surface and soap sculpting on Glenn's stream. The perfect 2 streams have to be open. What? Dude, Josh, did you see that? Did you see that Joe let the intrusive thoughts win on his stream the other day? On his Blue Origin stream? I think he also was getting kind of tired. Anybody else see that? It was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You know what I'm saying? He deep-throated his mic, Edmana. He let the intrusive thoughts win. And then screamed into it. Yeah, that last part made it extra funny. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't blame people for getting tired. This music is way too low intensity. You know what I'm saying? If this is the planned 20-minute hold that they had in their mission timeline, guys, they should be going live soon. Here, I remember reading in the press document that the timeline cards that there is a 20-minute hold. They didn't tell us about it on the cast, but it is there. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? What's that, Royal? You think Newglands is happening? Eric Berger thinks Newglands is happening tonight. Okay. Know what I'm saying? Exo-atmospheric. Exo-atmospheric. Acceleration burn. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Why do that? Why pause? The count? Built-in holds are basically just incorporating nominal time into your countdown architecture to make sure that there's no problems with the vehicle. Like if something does go wrong, it's just a logic gate to proceed, and they build nominal. They build in nominal windows into their mission timeline architecture in case a problem needs to be solved, like in... Know what I'm saying? Okay, it's 1 a.m. and we're both tired. It's a spot to make sure that they're okay, and if something needs to be fixed, fix it before the countdown resumes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Raging, yeah, you noticed that, huh? Yeah, no, I know. They, know what I'm saying? You know, like, there's this reason why I'm just doing a record scratch here. I'm at 44-month resub. So right now they should be thermally conditioning the engines. That was the last thing we heard from Blue. Wait, why is EJ in a hotel room? It's a green screen. See?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Nefarious, 60-month resub. You got your worm logo. All right. How long does engine chill take? Ben, it honestly depends on the size of the valves that's feeding. If you're using pre-valves or main valves, it might take more or less time. We'll see. Oh, the music ended. The music ended. Wait for it. And it be... Okay. I got an idea. I got an idea. I'm going to try to spice this up a little bit, okay? You know, got to spice it up a little bit. Just... There we go. Got to add a banger in here. Perfect.
Oh, this is space. I'm in space.
Jason gifted a sub to start the countdown. Hey, they're in a hold. Yeah, DH, me too. Hang on, I gotta...
Oh, this is space. I'm in space.
Hang on, I gotta take a picture or something. Oh, hold up. Shut up.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Smoke. 12-month resub, 1 year total. There, Blue, why are you doing this? Hey, Flavia. It's a good day to launch, I suppose. How's everybody doing? Everybody's fine. All right. Let's not freak out too much. That's only one. Only one. No, Sewer Rat, I'm not. I have to be up at 5 a.m. You gotta be up at 5. NSF stuff, man. Same here, but I'm 2 time zones behind you. You got coffee? I do. No, it hasn't username. Not even close. Do I have Tim Tams? My Tim Tams are 2,200 kilometers away from me. Why you got to do stuff like 10 hours before this launch? Because when you're down here working on stuff with NSF Astronerd, it's not just hitting the live button. Did you drive or fly? Fly. Yeah, Cornelius. Yep. I like Tim Tams. They have those in America? If you know where to look, sure. Veggie, what's my day job? My day job is this. This is my day job here. But I am down in South Texas working with a spaceflight news organization called NASA Spaceflight. And we're working on coverage for Starship. We're working on getting all the stuff set up to get really, really nice coverage for the Starship launch. You'll see. If you tune into the stream tomorrow, you'll see what I'm talking about. Friend Cam, it's in my contract. Any NSF content that I am part of, I can restream on Twitch. Oh yeah, really helps when the guy that you have buddies that work at NSF. It really helps. So yeah, it's gonna be streamed here too. Wait, are you at Starbase right now? Because the hotel room on Tuesday looked the same, and I thought you were at the Cape then, or no? No, I've been at Starbase the entire time, Daytown. EJ, let's imagine the space shuttle is back. How do you think it would be used these days to launch Starlinks? Launch Starlinks, Squall. That constellations are the hotness right now, dude. That's all? No, it could do anything. You could build new space stations with it. It'd be great at taking down old space stations. It'd be great at satellite servicing, but you gotta want to launch it a lot, dude. You'd have to scale the shuttle's entire industrial base back up, which... that would take time. 10 years, $30 billion to do something like that, I'd say. What do you hope happens with the ISS? I hope we get a piece of it back, Noble. What? Is that me or you? Can someone confirm that that is happening? Was that my computer doing that? I don't show any drop frames. Okay, that was them. You might want to not try. Oh, geez. Hey, if you hit this table one more time, then the record might skip. Confirmed it's on their end. Thanks, bye. I told you, stop hitting the table. Yeah, Veggie, right? That's why I was like, oh no, is my sound card going on the laptop? Yep. Yeah, you probably shouldn't play the music on the same computer you're encoding. It's fine on their website. Is their website just embedded YouTube, though? If it's just embedded YouTube, then whatever. Is the timer on again? T-minus 22:55. And counting. Oh, the music ended. The music ended. Different? All right, well, that's cool. I hope not, Ken Rob. It is coming back. 2050 was the last hold. 2050 was the last hold. Let's see if we can beat that record. Have you gotten your Flight 7 patch since the hookup? Yep. It seems like they're embedding the audio here, and the bitrate does not like it. Or that didn't come out right, but you get the idea. B4 is chilling in and ready to fly. Weather is green. New Glen's T0 is 1:35 a.m. Eastern, 6:35 UTC. Okay. I've seen that video, SVO, yeah. Am I on hotel Wi-Fi? No, I am not on hotel Wi-Fi. So why a hold in the first place? Some launch providers have planned holds in their count to basically be used as a status check, and if something is wrong, they have some time built into their hold to fix any potential problems. It's a good thing to do if you're doing a first rocket launch. Yeah, SVO. That's my favorite things when astronauts do, regular human things.
The human need to explore is deep within all of us. Our ancestors crossed mountain ranges, sailed open oceans to map new lands, and sought out the unknown, while always looking to the stars. We're curious, and now we're at a place where we can pioneer new horizons. Now is the time.
You, Shepard, have cleared the tower?
To open the promise of space to all.
Definitely Jeff.
And lay the way for generations to come. When our descendants look to the stars, they'll remember this time. When they reflect on where it started, they'll remember this place. And when they honor those first explorers who said, "Let's go," they'll remember these bold steps. We are of blue origin. And this,
That's right, there is go for death.
is just the beginning.
Payload set to my name Jeff, deployed. Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. It's another great night for a launch attempt for our new rocket, New Glenn. Denise, thank you once again for joining me.
Thank you. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Here for it no matter what.
I hear you on that. Glad you're here for it. We introduced you the other night. You're a principal engineer on the New Glenn program. It's always good to have someone with a deep technical background here for the webcast. Now, picking up from where we left off a few nights ago, we had our first attempt at this NG-1 launch, and the team had trouble a couple technical issues along the way, which exceeded our available launch window, and we had to call a scrub.
Yeah, the team realized that the scrub was due to ice forming in a purge line on the auxiliary power unit that powers some of our hydraulic systems. Now, of course, auxiliary power units, or APUs, these will provide power to a variety of systems. It includes some of our hydraulics and other actuating surfaces.
Now, I'll say again, we've prepared rigorously for this first flight. Anything beyond our first objective, which is reaching orbit safely, is going to be a bonus. We know landing the booster on the first time is ambitious, but you know what? We are going for it.
And no matter what happens, we're going to learn so much. We'll refine, and we're going to apply that knowledge to our next launch.
And yes, that booster landing, we are really going to go for it. It's a key part of our first flight, and we really can't wait to see what happens with the booster.
Dang, that thing's a looker.
And yes, we recognize here at Blue Origin, it is incredibly hard to pull off, especially for the first time you try it, but you might even say we're just a little crazy to try it on the first flight, but the data we get for flying the complete mission profile is incredibly valuable.
You know, in fact, the attempt that we went through just the other night really
These
netted
cameras
us
are excellent,
data
dude.
about our vehicle, about our operations. So even though we didn't lift off, just going through the countdown in launch control was so valuable for our team. It is our goal to net immense amounts of collective knowledge about our vehicle as we build up our program, and that knowledge base is already growing.
I want to remind you that we have an early technology demonstration for Blue Ring on this flight. Now, this isn't the full Blue Ring vehicle. It is a Pathfinder featuring core subsystems that we want to validate. It's a non-separating payload that is going to stay attached to the second stage through its entire 6-hour
16
mission
minutes.
duration. So it is another exciting day, and we are just so glad that you are back here joining us for this launch attempt. Once again, it's not just Denise and me. We got a couple other faces helping us bring you all of the action today. Why don't we check in with Maggie McNeese from our government team in our DC office. She's reporting from upstairs in Mission Control. Maggie, you there?
Maggie?
I am here so long as you're here and my friends here in Mission Control are here. I'm going to stay.
Okay, good. All right, welcome back to our next launch attempt. Maggie, do you want to remind our viewers where you're standing up there? You are just one floor above us. What's around you? What's the
go and
action?
throttle up.
I've got
Hey,
Mission
Element.
Control right
What's up,
here
dude?
on my right. Just down the hallway a little bit is our Launch Control Center. These rooms have our controllers, our engineers, everybody who's working to make this launch a success today.
Love it. Thank you so much, Maggie. We're going to patch you in as we go. Why don't we check in now with Eddie Seifert back at nearby Cars Park. Our Florida employees once again are gathering for a second attempt. They are hardcore. Eddie, are you there?
Yeah, Ariane, welcome to the best seat in the house. This is fun. We're having a blast out here.
Another day, another employee gathering to cheer on New Glenn. An odd question, because I think I know the answer. How are everybody's spirits down there?
We are happy to be here. We're so proud that we get to be together, a part of the community. We're, hanging with each other and sharing hot dogs and huddling together for warmth. But we're most looking forward to the rumble of the BE4s, looking at that blue streak across the sky. And now this crew behind me, they've committed to cheer more loudly than the BE4s. And that's what I'm looking forward to.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Y'all stay warm out there. We're going to keep you on speed dial, Eddie, as we continue with this show. Additionally, we also have employees at our other sites across the nation checking in and rooting for New Glenn. Let's see how they're doing. We have sites across the country. There we go. We've got Huntsville, Alabama, our headquarters in Kent, Washington. What up, guys? We can see you out there. We have our flag bearer from the other night. He has not given up, that guy. Kent, Washington, again, our headquarters, where we work on all the projects. And then, of course, Huntsville, Alabama, where we build our BE4s and our BE3Us, as well as the Blue Ring system. They are ready to go. This is a big night for all of
Washington
our employees
Smirks.
across the country. Kudos
Top left
to you
corner of the
guys.
U.S.
Let's do this, Blue Origin. All right, we are here at T-minus 13 minutes to go until launch. Why don't we check out the star of the show, New Glenn at the pad here as this rocket gets ready for its first launch ever.
Can you quickly go over Blue Ring? It's a modular satellite system that they can deploy. Basically, you could just, it's a modular satellite. It's a Lego kit satellite. Hey, Astro, what's up? If they're going to show control on this side of the screen, I'm moving over there. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm over here now. Now I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. So here's the thing. I have a rule with whenever shots of mission control are there. If you see people doing this, or this, or this, something might be wrong. Two hands like this, something has gone very wrong. But if you see this,
Welcome back, everybody. We are at
stroking the
T-minus
beard.
11 minutes and 12.
Stroking the beard is a telltale sign that something is wrong. I didn't see that much in that control shot, but we'll see.
Of the people behind this mission are not only critical parts of the New Glenn operation, they're also super passionate people who are dedicated to the larger mission.
I don't know what that means, Surat.
And you can tell because so many of them, including you and I, Denise, are ambassadors on behalf of Blue Origin's Club for the Future.
It held.
Yeah, you're an ambassador. I'm an ambassador. There's actually thousands of us here.
There was
at
one
Team
guy in
Blue.
Mission Control
Club
that I
for the
saw
Future
doing this.
Is Blue Origin's nonprofit to
Dude,
inspire
every
and
time.
mobilize future generations to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. These
pretty good
kids
drawing.
are tomorrow's aerospace workers.
Yeah, Club for the Future is a perfect example of how we here at Blue Origin can do something about inspiring the next generation.
I
We have
better
a
be quiet.
program where kids, parents, anyone can draw
Don't do
on a
this to
digital
me, man.
postcard. We'll send it to space, and they'll receive it back as space-flown piece of art. And today, we have digital postcards that are actually going up to space on New Glenn.
That's just so fun. That's the kind of thing I would have loved as a kid, and I know that my children also love making those postcards.
All right, I understand we are ready for a go, no go poll. Let's stand by.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
What's up, Chief? Are they really not gonna play the poll, or? Well, this is all right. Hey, nice. The poll is on hold. We have to be introduced to standing by. Oh, yeah. I wonder where that guy's at.
Oh, this is space. I'm in space.
Stuart Rat gifted a sub to launch the missiles. It's not a missile, it's a rocket, okay? They're minerals, Marie. Yeah, Ray, I'm not sure if that's on purpose or not. I don't think holding at 11:03 is a planned hold, but I could be wrong. What's that, Squall? Entering unplanned hold due to range red for a wayward boat. Oh, no! Boat in the range! Oh, no! Oh, no! Dude. Oh, no. I hope they have enough prop to recycle. That sucks. Oh, no. Yeah, they're pulling out all the classics passing. That's right. Oh no. Now that's not on blue. That's just people being dookie faces. That's people being a bunch of dill holes. That's people being a bunch of butt dumplings.
All right, thank you again,
Oh, they're
everybody,
back.
for joining us for NG-1. We were very close to getting into that go, no go poll. Unfortunately, we have had to go into a hold, and as you've seen there, we are now at T-minus 34 minutes. Unfortunately, there is a boat that has errantly come into the cleared range.
That sucks.
And we're going to have to clear that boat out. So that is going to take us some time here. As we
this is
have
space.
said
I'm in
before,
space.
our #1 objective this evening is to get to orbit safely. And that includes not just the rocket, not just our teams, but everybody in the area, including people on boats. So with that, we're going to continue to watch New Glenn here for a moment as we get ready for New Glenn 1.
That's just
this is space. I'm in space.
Oh, predominant gifted sub. Oh, to my boat. And Sewer Rat gifted a sub to sink the boat. Okay. Yeah, Ray, you got your wish. In boat culture, this is known as a dick move. Yeah, Don's for real. What's that, Pendelope? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna sit back and relax here for a second. We're just gonna hang here for a moment. Hey, look at that. Just gonna rest my eyes over here. That's pretty good, though. Oh, hey, Zinger. You'll cancel your Amazon account with you if this little fella doesn't launch tonight, I swear. Jeff, launch it. Please. Somebody gift a sub to Titanic. Okay. Blue Orch. Oh, ow, that was my knee. My knee hit the table. I'm all right. But Blue has nothing to do with Amazon. Just saying. Yeah, they just want to punish me for no reason. Because they're awful people.
Oh, this is space. I'm in space.
Sewer Rat gifted a sub to Go to Sleep. TTV. Nope. There's a boat in the range, Flykin. Yep. Are constant holds having an effect on the rocket? Gee, I don't know. I've never seen this rocket before, dude.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
It's possible, but I'm pretty sure they took that into account. You say boat in the range. I say new landing target. Jeez. Come on, Jeffrey. You can do it. Pave the way. Put your back into it. Tell us why. Show us how. No, Katra, I haven't heard nothing. How long's the window? We got about 2 hour 30 left, Jam. Yeah, I know what you mean, Brandon. If they don't play I'm Blue during launch, you are going to be very upset. Okay. Jono, this could do both here. Man, that camera really makes the vehicle look like it's on fire, but that's just a flare stack. Titanic, I was just gifted a sub here, came to say thank you. So Titanic, the reason why you were gifted a sub is because this is the first launch of Blue Origin's rocket, so this is Jeff Bezos' like super big rocket that he's trying to launch. And
this is space. I'm in space.
It's down at the Cape Canaveral in Florida, right? And they're trying to launch, and somebody sailed a boat into the way.
Thank you
in the
again,
way.
everybody, for joining us for New Glen's first
So
launch
like
to space.
they
We're
sail the boat
T-minus
into the
28
path of the
minutes and 10
rocket on the
seconds
way
to go
up.
until launch.
That's a no-no.
If you've been joining along, we got very close
Yeah,
to a
so
go-no-go
you got
pull
gifted
there,
a
but we
sub because they're
understand
like,
that there
sink
is
it,
a boat that is
sink it,
downrange,
you know.
where
They,
we don't want it to be. So we are waiting to clear that vessel from out of the way. Otherwise speaking, I'm hearing from Mission Control, the weather is looking good, the vehicle is looking good. We are just waiting for that vessel to clear the area. And then, you know what? It's go time. So stick with us, everybody, as we get ready for New Glen's first launch to space.
yeah, Titanic. Yeah, boat in the range happens more often than I try to tell these fools. It happens more often than you might think. It's just that this rocket seems to have. I'm not trying to say it has all the bad luck because I want to see this thing go just as much as the next person. But yeah, it's they've tried to launch it a lot recently, and it hasn't been cooperating. It's just the universe. The universe. Yeah, Brandon, the cast has gotten a lot better, to be honest with you. Ah, yeah, Josh, that's right, that's right. I hope you're good at falling asleep after this. I could fall asleep right now, yeah. Okay, none, 5. The clock's already been reset, Limey. "26 minutes. That's awful, int. Yeah, Ray, today was actually pretty nice. All right, I'm just gonna take this time to get up and stretch for a second. I gotta get the stretches in. Okay. All right, your boy's back. Here we go. Yeah, there's no backrest on it, and it is not good for my back. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just going to sit like this for a second so my back doesn't get completely obliterated. Starbase is a good time, dude. Yeah, fun. There's a boat in the range, Dank. Has the weather cleared up in Boca? Give me 1 second. I'll go check. One moment. It's actually, well, it's not foggy anymore. It's not foggy. I can see it down there. I can see Starbase. It's still windy though. Very windy. Did you get some launch pad concrete? Maybe. Off leave. We're gonna watch it right from here, dude. Yeah, that's right, Bran. Did you set up a remote? No. I did not. I was helping out with something else. I don't remember 95. I've been helping Doss and the boys a lot. I didn't do that today. Today I slept. I slept the whole day. Seriously, that's all I did was sleep today. How did it feel to see Starbase for the first time? It's pretty cool, off leave. Yeah, the scale is amazing. Anytime I was helping anybody set stuff up, I just kind of found myself just staring at Starship, like, whoa, that's right there. Okay, cool. Did you post your pictures in Discord? I haven't posted any pictures in Discord just yet. I mean, actually, I posted a couple. I mean, guys, to be fair, this rocket is not small either. New Glenn is probably 3/4 the size of Starship. It's not small. Not a small piece of equipment here. They'll send a helicopter out, Hazareth. Yeah. How's the weather looking for Starship? Tomorrow seems to be better, Ryzen. You go hook? Yeah, hook your peepers on them. Yeah, that's right. I thought it's bigger than a Falcon 9. It is bigger than a Falcon 9. It's almost as big as a Saturn V. The problem is that Starship is way bigger than a Saturn V. So 2/3 of a Starship stack is a Saturn V sized rocket. And visibility, I can see the pad from here, Ryzen, so the fog has gone away. It was perpetual fog.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. We are
a long
at
time.
20
Anyway,
minutes and 30 seconds to go until launch. As noted, we got down very close to our go-no-go pole, but then we noted an errant boat downrange, which we are still working to clear. So we've got a couple more minutes here. But while we've got a couple more minutes, Denise, I'd like to get a little deeper into New Glenn. We've got a lot of new viewers.
What rocket's
this
on the
evening.
screen? Let's talk about that one.
Sense of what sets this vehicle apart from current and historic launch vehicles.
Absolutely. Well, to start, it's just massive at over 320 feet tall, or almost 98 meters.
Yeah, see, look,
just to think about that, that's like a 32-story building. It's really hard to describe what that means, but another way to think about it is, you know, we all know and love New Shepards. You could stack 5 New Shepards end to end, and that's about the size of New Glenn.
So our viewers can see there on the screen there, that's we actually could stick one of those in the fairing of New Glenn, actually. So, you know, it's remarkable to see the jump from New Shepard to New Glenn. We talk about our motto, gradatum ferociter, step by step ferociously. That is a pretty ferocious step we've decided to take.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. So New Shepard could fit inside of our payload fairing with even room to spare on the sides. Our fairings are just that big.
And again, as fun as that would be, we don't really need to ship New Shepard off to another planet anytime soon. But that said, it does speak to future capabilities, such as, say, moon landers, right? We're working on our Blue Moon lunar lander that we are working with our friends at NASA on, or other large vehicles that are similar in size to New Shepard. What's so brilliant about that 7-meter fairing is not, you know, when you pair the 7-meter fairing and all the volume that's in there, plus the power of New Glenn, we can take a lot of things to a lot of different destinations, orbits, planets, the moon with this rocket. And the versatility of this rocket is what makes
Did you
it
say versatility?
so important to not only Blue Origin with our own vehicles, but all of our
It is
other
a heavy lift
customers,
launch vehicle, Ivan.
right? You know, this vehicle is so large, and it's not often
Yeah,
that
okay.
people get to stand up close to a rocket. You know, and we showed this the other night during the first
It's
broadcast.
comparable
You and I
to
got a
Falcon
chance
Heavy,
a couple
Kristen.
of days ago to walk next to this rocket, and man, oh man, there's some footage there. God, it's huge.
It's one of the things that I think I will remember the most from this whole experience. You know, we spent years just engineering the
Exo-atmospheric
requirements and
Jack.
building it and testing it, and then the first time that you stand in front of this vehicle fully stacked
Yeah,
is just
noble.
breathtaking. It was just so cool to get to be so close to that rocket, and it's just so much bigger than words and figures can describe.
So you saw there a second ago we were just walking out of the flame trench. And
She said the word.
I mean, of all the many things that I'm
What's the
looking
goal
forward
of
to
this rocket?
evening, watching the water deluge.
It's a competitor to Falcon 9,
Zelly.
Ellie.
During the last webcast, the water is going to come.
It's a test flight,
streaming
Sue Rat.
out
It's the
of
first one.
The water tower, which is one of the tallest water towers, the largest water towers ever built. It's going to suppress the vibration and the acoustics, and it's going to come flying out of that flame trench. And you and I were standing in it. And so when just the scale of everything, the rocket and all the infrastructure around it, when you get up close and personal, you realize the scale of what we're dealing with.
You truly do feel like you're just an ant when you stand next to it, right? You know, but going back to it, one of the things that I think is a key difference between New Glenn and other rockets that might have lifted off this pad in the past is really that reusability. So while the scale of New Glenn is truly remarkable, I mean, this rocket is built for big things with an incredible lift capability. It does it in a way that's sustainable and reusable, and that's really innovative and really special.
Yes, reusability. Really glad you brought that up because it's such a critical component to reducing the cost.
You're like
of
10
future
seconds
access to
behind.
space.
No, you're 10 seconds in the future.
Can't say enough about how important it is. When we
Prepare to fast
started
forward.
this company
Preparing to
a
fast
long
forward.
time ago,
Fast
it was
forwarding,
all
sir.
about
Fast
reducing the
forwarding.
cost of access to space. And you can really, at the end of the day, there's no other way to do it other than coming up with vehicles that are reusable. And that is why, we started with New Shepard, which is a reusable vehicle. We took a lot of the same concepts
See?
and transferred
Saturn
that
V.
over into New Glenn. But go back to the side for a second.
Yeah, I mean, so we all know and love the Saturn V, and rocket fans know this. Just like Saturn V and other big rockets, rockets fly in stages, and the job of the first stage, or what we sometimes call the booster, is to lift the vehicle from Earth up into space. The stages
It's a
will then
monster, my
separate,
God,
and
yeah.
it's the second stage that
This
powers
is a big
our
rocket.
payloads into orbit.
And, you guys, for some of our viewers who maybe aren't as huge rocket nerds as we are, the Saturn V is what took Apollo missions and astronauts to the moon. So you get a sense of the scale with that vehicle. And, well,
100. You
we
need
might be
twin
just a
engines for
little
high
bit
energy
smaller than that, not
transfers
by
that
a
they're
lot.
trying to
It's
do,
only
dude.
like
But yeah,
only
you're
about
probably not wrong.
10%. Like we are going to also be taking people and vehicles to the moon and beyond with this vehicle.
Yeah,
So
there
as
you
we
go,
say,
Cirrus.
this is going to be our workhorse vehicle for decades to come, which is why we are so excited about
Those
this
flame
launch.
stacks
It really
are
is a
there
historic launch in the sense
as
that we intend this is
purge
this is
flames
day one.
for
We're
the
opening a new
cryogenic
chapter
fuels.
for not only Blue, but for spaceflight capability and for customers around the world to be able to put things into space for less. And who knows what that's going to open the doors to. So that's our baby. That's our New Glenn in a nutshell. For those of you
14
that are
minutes.
less familiar with this rocket, obviously we're super proud of this vehicle, and we cannot wait to send it.
What's your
up to
thoughts for the
space
Wayward
in just
Boat?
T-minus 13 minutes and 50 seconds to go until launch. Let's turn it back to the rocket and listen in as it gets ready to go to space.
That is a big vehicle. It's hard to discern scale, dude, from these pictures, but yeah, I mean, it's a monster. There's no 3-stage variant of New Glenn anymore, Sewer Rat. That's a really old infographic that you looked at. There's only a 2-stage variant, but the 2-stage variant that they made is the size of the 3-stage variant. Ad time. Ad time always rolls at 10 minutes, guys. Guys, I'm gonna hit you with ads, right? I'm gonna do it. Hopefully not too hard. At T-minus 10 minutes, so no one gets an interruption during the launch. "10 minutes is the go, no go poll." All right, fine. We'll just run them now. Ben, if somebody misses some of the launch coverage because of you, I'm blaming you. Have you ever seen how great they show the scale in Apollo 13
Discovery,
film?
go at throttle up.
I have no idea. Hey, Snowy, 19-month resub. Then John O with a 2-monther there. What makes said Jim? Is New Glenn able to put more payload into orbit in one launch than Starship has in all of its launches? On paper, Smuck, yeah, but that doesn't tell you the whole story. Anybody that would willingly say that would be being disingenuous. I mean, Starship hasn't really delivered any payload except a banana. And I'm pretty sure Blue Ring is in fact more mass than a banana. But saying that New Glenn's got a launch board one shot than all the Starship test flights is a little bit disingenuous, don't you think? That's like saying, oh, you know,
this is space. I'm in
it's
space.
like saying, oh, I'm in space. Sewer Rat gifted a sub to Banana Skill. Sorry, I had an analogy teed up, but then I lost it.
Please set up Blair. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. We are at T-minus 9 minutes
go at throttle up.
and 3
Astro.
seconds to go until launch. We are awaiting here the go, no go poll for New Glenn's first launch to space. Now, at this point, we're going to throw it over to launch control.
Hey, Bradley.
And see if we are ready to go
NGL
to space.
really excited
Keep
for
in
you to see
mind
Starship
that
launch.
upstairs, we have our launch
Okay.
control and our mission control room.
Chill
In
on the
mission
Starship
control
launch,
room,
guys. Man, I
we
want to
have
hear
the
this.
team that
Starship is
managing
tomorrow.
our Blue Ring
But thanks, Bradley. I
Pathfinder
appreciate it, buddy.
Payload this evening. As we mentioned on the last.
We're inside of 10
podcast,
minutes
I'm
here.
particularly proud of our Blue Ring team. It's the team that I help lead here at Blue Origin. They have been working very hard on this payload, and they are ready that as soon as the second stage separates from the first stage, the fairings will deploy, and it is heading
No,
out
it's tomorrow,
to
SVO.
NEO,
I
to
haven't
Middle
slept
Earth
yet,
orbit,
so.
where it is going to remain up
You're
there
wrong.
orbiting
It's
the
my
Earth
stream,
for
remember?
about 6 to 8 hours or so, collecting various data, checking all of the various systems, primarily telecom
It's a methane purge, Zeke,
systems
yes.
there. You see, pull coming in here. Stand by.
It's a shot inside of the fairing.
Pending L-10 actions in work.
Roger, report when those are complete. Recovery. Go.
Chat.
CLI.
Go.
LSO.
Go.
OSM.
Go.
RC. Go. ESR.
Go.
AC.
Go.
And BMD.
Go.
LD is go as well. All stations LD on count 1 with the terminal count. Briefing all personnel remain in current positions until launch. Maintain operational silence in the control room. All controllers move to count 1 for launch. If a constraint is observed between now and launch, commit.
Here we go.
Announce hold, hold, hold on count 1. Briefly state reason. OSM LD set hold fire switch to launch position.
Oh, all right.
Launch.
Here we go.
And LD is in launch. Guido, verify, abort, request, flag, false.
Abort request is false.
Roger.
Oh man, it's starting to get real. It's starting to get real. This is starting to get real, dude. I ran ads already. Don't relax.
Launch. This is
7
our
minutes.
first flight, and obviously we've prepared rigorously for it. But no amount of ground testing or mission simulation is a replacement for flying this rocket. Our key objective today is to reach orbit safely.
Dude,
Anything
I'm awake
beyond
now.
that is a bonus. And believe me, we are nothing if not.
No, not right now.
Now we're getting
Thank you,
very
but
close here. T-minus 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go until.
Thank you,
launch.
Suran. I love you, man.
Count is beginning in just a few minutes. You just heard it right there. We are go for launch this evening. But one important aspect of our rocket that we haven't really touched on today, our New Glenn rocket is called New Glenn. It is named after an American hero, John Glenn, the first American to orbit Earth, circling it 3 times in 1962.
He also served as a U.S.
John
Senator
Glenn.
for more than 2 decades in the state of Ohio. And then amazingly, Senator Glenn flew to space again in 1998 at the age of 77 on board the Space Shuttle Discovery STS-95 mission.
Watch that in
gentleman led an
elementary
incredible
school.
life.
In the
He
elementary
died at
school gym.
In 2016 at the age of 95.
It's already
Shortly
done, Smuck.
before he died, our founder, Jeff Bezos, was able to connect with the senator and tell him that we hope that he'd be willing to lend his name to Blue's first orbital rocket. And we have here a copy of the letter that he sent back. You can see it is
You guys got to change the camera.
really meaningful to us. Just a moment. Let me read you a couple of words. When I first orbited the Earth in 1962, you were still 2 years from being born.
Starbase, Smuck.
And when I returned to space in 1998, Blue Origin was still 2 years in the future. But you were already driven by a vision of space travel accessible not only to highly trained pilots, engineers, and scientists, but to all of us. I'm deeply touched that you've named the second generation of those rockets New Glenn. As the original Glenn, I can tell you, I see the day coming when people will board spacecraft the same way millions of us now board jetliners. When that happens, it will be largely because of your epic achievements this year.
I get goosebumps every time. You know, he's the first American to orbit Earth, and I've seen that letter hanging in our headquarters building in Kent.
Yeah, it's one of our treasured artifacts. Everybody, we're at T-minus 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go until launch. We are very close. We are coming up here on terminal count. Do not go anywhere.
Come on, baby. T-minus 4 minutes.
T-minus 4 minutes and counting. Terminal count active. Safing timer started.
Same other guy. 57 months. Thank you. Alex had a 6-monther in there. What's up, buddy? Fast forward. Already done that.
EF safing pins disengaged. T-minus 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Upending system armed. Magic charge initiated.
Magic charge?
Our team is now securing all the commodities to our first stage and our second stage. They're also going to be draining and purging all the umbilicals that are supplied to New Glenn.
They're doing a gas closeout. Yep, transporter Rector doing a gas closeout. T-minus 3 minutes. Jinx. Look at this monster. Dude, I'm telling you, man. This thing's sick.
GS2 hydraulic secured.
Dude, I don't know what it is. The go, no, go pull locked me in. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. This is going to be excellent.
Magic charging complete.
Magic charging complete, dude. I don't even know what that means. My guess is that it's your starter mechanism for the B force, but I don't know for sure.
We are now pressurizing the tanks to their flight pressures. Of course, this is crucial for the performance of our engines. Getting ready for launch.
Second stage chill down has started. T-minus 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
We're now going to be switching off the ground power supply and transitioning New Glenn to its internal vehicle batteries. When this happens, the vehicle is now powering itself. Let's do this, New Glenn.
Okay, 90 seconds.
130. Power internal.
Yeah, baby, here we go. Oh, this is going to be sick.
There it is. New Glenn is alive.
You hear that? It's already done, Ziza. 60 seconds.
Minus 60 seconds.
Let's do this.
Range green.
Range is green.
AFSS flight enabled.
Automatic flight safety system is enabled. 45. T-minus 30 seconds.
T-minus 30 seconds.
Oh,
GS1 at flight level.
Oh, man.
GS2 at flight level.
Oh, it's getting real.
Big water start.
Sound suppression water system is enabled.
Water command. There's the water deluge. Here we go.
15.
It's time to do this. Let's light this candle.
Autopilot enabled. T-minus
10.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1.
All engines running. Oh, lift off. Go, baby, go. Godspeed, New Glenn.
All 7 engines at full thrust. Chamber pressures are good. Vehicles cleared the tower. Now passing 18 seconds into flight. Engine chamber pressures look good.
Oh, that's badass, man.
Vehicles.
That is badass.
Now begun the pitch roll maneuver to point down range. Body rate responses are nominal. Chamber pressures continue to look good. Now 40 seconds into flight. End of roll, strakes now level. Chamber pressures continue to look good.
Dude, what a beaut. Oh my goodness.
Down from the vehicle. Chamber pressures continue to look nominal. 1 minute into flight.
That looks real good. Everything looks real crisp right there. That's perfect.
Body rate responses are nominal. 1 minute 15 seconds into flight.
Dude, very clean. Very, very clean. Oh, those engines are very happy.
Engines continue to perform well. Now passing 1 minute 30 seconds into flight, passing Mach 1. New Glenn is now supersonic. Engines continue to perform well. Now passing through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure.
Body rate responses are nominal throughout the boost phase. Data quality continues to look good. Chamber pressure is looking good. All set.
No, I'm not moving, guys. Deal with it.
Maximum dynamic pressure. The toughest part of the flight on that vehicle, we have
now passing 2 minutes into flight.
And New Glenn continues
Chamber pressures continue to look good on all 7 B4 engines. Acceleration profile is good. Body rates look good. 1 minute to MECO.
Everything looks good, guys. I mean, we can't really see it much right now unless we get an onboard, but everything looks okay there.
Cores continue to perform well throughout the boost phase. Now passing 2 minutes, 30 seconds into flight. Trajectory is nominal. Two minutes, 40 seconds. Approximately
Looks like
30
shots
seconds
from the
remaining.
WB-57.
Here we are coming up
Chamber
on
pressures on all
MECO.
7
Main engine cut off. Let's stand by for that.
Continue to look good.
Okay.
Stage 2 RCS priming. Now passing 3 minutes.
Come on, baby.
And we have MECO.
Come on, stage.
We have stage set. And we have ignition on both VE3Us. Chamber pressure is good.
Oh, baby.
Now passing 3 minutes, 40 seconds into flight. Body rates look good. Data
Stiffener rings are coming off the twin Bs,
Looks
B3s. There you go.
GS2 performing a pitch-up maneuver. Body rate response is nominal. V3U chamber pressure continues to look good. We have good payload fairing jettison.
Separation confirmed of the two stages.
Tank pressures are within their limits.
They called a good fairing separation, and I heard
Stage
cheering,
2
so
is now continuing its launch and flight. Up into
Now
MEO.
passing 4 minutes, 20 seconds into flight.
Our booster is going to try to
he
make
just called out 4
a
minutes and 20
landing.
seconds.
3 minutes
You
now
see
remaining
the
to
landing target out there in the ocean. We are going to land on the Jacqueline, the landing ship that is awaiting this beautiful booster to make a landing.
GS2 bottles look good. Trajectory looks good on both stages. 4 minutes, 50 seconds into flight.
Five minutes in, dude, that ascent was very, very choice.
Now passing 5 minutes, 10 seconds into flight.
Let's see if they can land it exactly.
Thrust on both VE3Us continues to look good.
No, Yarg, I'm not
5
moving.
minutes, 20 seconds in. Less than 2 minutes now remaining to GS1. engine
Stage is
ignition.
about 4,000 miles an hour right
Glenn's
now.
first launch to space so far,
85
5
miles
minutes
up.
and 30 seconds into launch. Everything continues to be nominal. A clean separation of stage 1 from stage 2. Stage 1, our booster. We are looking to land it on our landing ship Jacqueline. There you see its targeted landing spot where the feather is there. And stage 2, carrying the Pathfinder for Blue Ring, will continue its mission up towards MEO orbit, where we will be collecting data for 6 hours. But let's continue to watch here as the two vehicles continue on their way.
Stage 1 starting to accelerate 4,200 miles an hour, 78 miles off the deck. I don't see anybody in mission control putting their hands on their head. So let's
Confirmed GS1 engine chill active.
Ground stage or Glenn stage 1 engine chill. They're priming the engines for
Less than
their
1 minute now remaining to exo atmospheric engine ignition.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
6 minutes, 30 seconds.
We got
into flight.
supersonic retropropulsion
So coming up
happening
here, we're
here
going to see
soon.
the middle of the 3 7BE4
Body
engines
rates on
on the
GS1
booster
and
light
GS2 look
up.
good. Chamber pressures on both VE3Us.
This is going to slow the vehicle down, and then as the vehicle gets closer to the landing ship, the Jacqueline, the two outer of the three middle engines will shut off, and just one in the center will remain to help slow as well as guide the vehicle back to the landing ship. As you've also seen on the booster vehicle, we have the steering fins at the top of the booster, as well as the strakes, which act essentially as wings. This vehicle is flying back to the Jacqueline, providing lift to come in for a nice,
so we're still seeing the stage accelerate here
onto the landing ship, the Jacqueline.
They
good chamber pressures on both VE3Us.
Stage is still accelerating.
All three engines relight confirmed.
Why are you still accelerating then?
Body rates look good on GS2. Continuing through its planned burn.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There's deceleration. All right. Come on, baby. Uh-oh. Telemetry stopped updating from the first stage.
Seeing good MR response on the V3U engines. Seeing good throttle profile. Chamber pressures continue to look good throughout the burn.
That was a good call out on
8 minutes, 20 seconds into flight.
On the second stage.
GS2 tank pressures staying within their acceptable limits. Body rate responses look good. Chamber pressures look good throughout the burn. 8 minutes, 40 seconds in.
Yeah, guys.
Now passing 9 minutes into flight.
Unless there's a huge signal blank out here.
Continue to see data from both stages.
Oh, dude, it's just a signal data blank out. There was a good call for both stages there. Come on, baby. Oh, she's still alive. Okay, let's go. Come on.
GS2 data quality continues to look good throughout the burn. Chamber pressures, both engines staying very close to each other. GS2 trajectory is nominal.
Come on. We should have had a landing by now, guys.
Less than 3 minutes now remaining in the GS2 burn.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. Wow, what a moment so far. We obviously have some frozen data here on our stage one, on our booster. We're still waiting to understand what the situation is with the booster.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
hey, Adele.
Our second stage, GS2, continues
10 minutes, 20 seconds into
its
flight.
ascent, as well
What's going on,
as
Adele Raiders? The
it's
first New
flying
Glenn launch
towards,
here that we're watching.
Neo, which is where it is headed this evening.
How you doing, Adele?
We are still waiting.
You see good throttle response
Again,
on both
our
V3U
first
engines.
our primary objective, getting to orbit safely. Let's stand by here.
So you guys know my buddy Alex. Alex is an amazing streamer. I haven't been around lately because I'm down in South Texas right now, but that ain't gonna stop me from watching rocket launches.
Throttle pressures look good. Data quality continues to look good throughout the GS2 burn.
Second stage still doing its thing, guys. Should probably get about 2 more minutes of burn here. We're looking for 17,500 miles an hour.
11 minutes, 10 seconds into flight.
At the very least to make orbit. So what is this, like real life? Yeah, this is a real rocket launch runabout. Yep.
It is now 1,700 kilometers downrange, traveling at 6.7 kilometers per second.
6.7 kilometers a second. They need 7,600, so 7.6 kilometers a second. It's almost there.
Data looks good coming down from Tidris.
They're using NASA's tracking data and relay system. You hit a call for Tidris there. Anyway, you guys know my buddy at Alex. He's a great streamer. Go give him a follow. He's a good dude.
Both BE3Us continue to look good, tracking nicely in chamber pressure.
Good to catch you live, dude. Hope everything's
Body
good.
rate
Yeah.
responses are stable.
Everything's fine. Yeah, everything's just fine.
12
man.
minutes,
It's good
10
to see you.
seconds into flight.
They can request time on Tidris, Steph, yeah. Yeah, if you guys notice the
We have
state...
IAP vanish. GS2 is now orbital.
Their calls are behind the UI, guys. They're past orbital there. 17.7 is way past.
3 seconds into flight. And we have engine cutoff. Body rates look good following engine cutoff.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. Seco, we cut off the engines on the second stage. What
That's
does
it.
that mean? That means that we hit our key, critical, #1 objective. We got to orbit
Yep.
safely.
There they go.
Congratulations, Blue Origin.
No more memeing. Orbital on the first attempt is pretty good, man. That's pretty good. It's pretty good, dude.
Congratulations, everybody. What a day.
That's pretty good.
We've got our Blue Ring Pathfinder ready to warm up.
Legitimately impressive. That's right.
And all of that great information. What a day. We're going to go to Cars Park here. We have Eddie Seifert.
Good job, guys. Good frickin' job. That's frickin' impressive.
Hey, Ariane, we are so happy to be here at Rocket Park, our orbital launch site. This team is so proud that we got to orbit. What an incredible rumble from the B4 engines. This was such an experience to live together, to be a part of this community.
Amazing. You can feel the energy. What a fantastic day. Thank you, Eddie. To the whole team, again, congratulations on getting to orbit. Now, I know all of you are tuning in. We're still
Hey, man, what's up?
We're trying to get all of the data here. We seem to have lost telemetry on the first stage, on the booster. We very well may have lost the booster. We are still coming in with all of the information. I want to make sure that we get you the right information. But nonetheless,
I
the
don't know,
main
King. We'll see.
objective that we were going for this evening is that we hit orbit. And now I do have confirmation that we did, in fact, lose the booster.
Oh, yeah.
You
It
can
popped.
see from the map there how close physically the booster got to making its landing. Of course, we'll have all
What?
of the information on what
It was 80,000
exactly,
feet off the deck when you
happened
lost
with the booster
telemetry.
in the last moments. As you did hear, we did have the
Rip
booster
GS1.
relight the 3 middle engines, which is what we were looking for. So things we know were good up until that point. But we just need to go through the data. And of course, after the show, on all of our social media channels, we are going to have more information on those details. But key here, we hit our main objective. We got
It's
to
right there,
orbit
yeah.
safely. Let's go up to mission control and launch control. Maggie, what's going on upstairs right now? I bet our team is pretty excited.
The fives, Ariane, they were high. The bumps were fisted. It was, oh my gosh.
What?
It was electric.
What?
I've got these people here. They're still working.
What?
They've been standing up. They've been sitting down. The folks behind me are celebrating.
What?
It is a good
What?
night here up
What?
to Mission Control.
What is she-
Obviously, you know, as you mentioned, lost the booster, but there is still a lot of work going on. We've got these guys in
my
Mission
God.
Control, guys and gals in Mission Control, ready to keep watching our second stage, see if that Blue Ring Pathfinder can continue on its mission. And, you know, the work's going to continue for quite a while tonight, Ariane.
That's right. That's right. My team, our in-space systems team, their job basically has just started, right? They're going to get that Blue Ring Pathfinder
I'm not
going.
saying that.
Maggie, can I ask you?
All right,
we
what
felt
else?
it down here in the studio. What was that rumble like as New Glenn was taking off?
It was hard to describe. It was the rumble, the railings shook, but also it was so bright, Ariane. That whitish blue light out there was just impossible to take our eyes off of. Everybody here was glued to their blue light over there.
There you
and
go.
It's been just incredible.
Amazing. You can see on our screen there, we've got the executives. We see there in the middle, we've got our CEO.
That's Dave Limp in the center right there.
Jeff Bezos. We have Dave Limp, our CEO.
Yeah, see
Mark
Dave and Jeff. Second row.
Who's been on this program since day one. I see the deputy of our New Glenn program losing it. This is a replay of the executives, of our team members as New Glenn was
That's
taking
pretty
off.
impressive, guys. Like, jokes aside,
Man, oh
that's
man, what,
pretty damn good.
What a moment. And as Maggie was mentioning, what's so cool about when New Glenn takes off, not only is it bright like a lot of those rockets, but that LNG burns this beautiful, beautiful blue. And man, the skies over Florida were lit tonight. And New Glenn, Stage 2, continues its mission up to MEO. What a fantastic day. This team, Blue Origin, across this country, you guys should be so proud of yourselves. Getting to orbit is hard. There are not many countries, companies, whatever you want to say it, that have ever been to orbit. And y'all, we did it on our first go. Congratulations. That is huge. Denise, you've been at this company for several years. I've been here a decade. You've been here for 4 years.
Almost 5. Yeah, I actually, I started crying. I'm just so I'm filled with excitement, and I'm just filled with gratitude. You know, like, all of us play a small part in this success. It really does take thousands of engineers to really come together and work together to make this happen. And I'm just very grateful and humbled to be a part of it. And I'm also just so incredibly proud of our team. And I know we talked about the rumble, we anticipated it, and I knew it was coming when we cleared the pad, and it's still, I'm speechless. It felt like an earthquake here at the studio. It was, yeah, I'm very emotional, very happy, and very
She's a
proud.
beast.
Congratulations. High five, girl.
Thank you.
All right, let's take a moment to reflect on the key moments of today's mission. We met many of our objectives today. We exceeded them.
Okay,
so some
Pat.
of those milestones, we had a clean liftoff. Man, oh man, I will never forget the view of those 7 BE-4 engines in the blue coming out of those nozzles. We had stage separation, a clean stage separation, a clean fairing separation. And then you know what? We reached orbit. Now, we are still going to take some time to deliver our deliver our payload to orbit. As a reminder, the Blue Ring Pathfinder is going to stay attached to that second stage as it orbits the Earth, collecting all its data, testing all of that very important telecom and avionics technology that is going to roll right into our Blue Ring program, to the Blue Ring vehicle itself. Now, we didn't have booster landing, but man, we got close. And as we have said in the previous webcast, it is about collecting data. Data is the currency of success, and if, with that being the case,
That's right.
We collected so much data, and man, oh man, we were going to take that information, we're going to roll it back into the next New Glenn, which is literally over
Let me
my
point
shoulder, waiting
to Hulk
have all
Hogan.
of that incorporated.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
oh, yeah.
all of this, the engineering that has gone into it, the testing.
And all the lessons learned, too. You know, these are really complicated, intricate engineering systems that we have designed, and it's really hard to do. And every time we get that data and we can infuse into the next iteration of it. Of course, we have a GS1-2 right behind us. So there's another booster coming, and we're just so proud.
We cannot wait.
The
to bring
cream
you
always
that
rises
next
to the
launch.
top. Oh, yeah.
I'm raring to go.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Denise,
Oh,
it
yeah.
has been a joy to have you here. Thank you for all of your insights, for your joy, your passion. You exude Team Blue and New Glenn, Team New Glenn. Let me just ask you, what are you going to remember the most from this evening?
I think seeing that
There's a little
image
slow-mo
of the
to kid, but
7
that's probably
P4s
on purpose.
After it cleared the pad. I mean, again, we know from analysis and data what it's supposed to look like, what it might sound like, and we've envisioned it for years. And then to see it on the screen, it was honestly the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it has. Again, as you said, we've all had these visions
Yes.
in our mind.
Hawks.
We've had iterations, like what we think it's going to look like.
Yeah.
But there is nothing like seeing that real booster, the real. You see that flame
That was
come
awesome.
out from the base of that vehicle as it took off. It is just insane. Thank you so much for being a part of today's webcast. It really has been an honor to be with you, to take part in our first New Glenn webcast. And to our viewers, thank you for joining us. To our customers, to the Defense Innovation Unit that is supporting our Blue Ring Pathfinder. Thank you very much to you. You have been supporters of the Pathfinder, but especially of Blue Ring. You are believers. Now you know what? I know Team Blue has a lot to celebrate. I don't know if there's going to be too much work going on tomorrow as we celebrate all of this. Everybody, Mission 1 is in the books. I cannot wait, and I look forward to seeing you all back here again soon as we get New Glenn 2 ready to launch. Thank you, everybody.
You big
for
screen,
joining us.
Ariane,
I
please.
think we've got one last way that we can get our viewers engaged.
Yes. So I do want to speak a little bit more about Team Blue. You know, we talked about the hard work and all the cool engineering that we do here and just the immense pride that we have for what we do. So if you're watching this and you're feeling inspired or energized by what we accomplished today, about what Blue Origin is, our values, we would love for you to come
No, Psycho.
join us.
I can't,
So
dude.
we've
I gotta
got
go to
hundreds of
sleep. I'm just waiting for them to
available,
wrap this, man.
manufacturing
Any
jobs
other night I would
specifically
sit
in
here and watch
Space Coast,
replay
Florida,
footage with you
Huntsville,
guys, but
Alabama,
I gotta
West
be up
Texas.
very
Of course,
soon.
we have our headquarters in Seattle, Washington. Just visit our website at blueorigin.com/careers. We would absolutely love for you to come help us build this incredible road to space.
And we should also note, for others watching, perhaps you want to help us celebrate this momentous occasion for us. We've got some really cool launch gear in our shop. You can pick up the mission patch from today. There it is. That's pretty cool. We've got all sorts of really cool mission gear. Check us out online. That's a mean-looking patch right there.
It really is. And you know, this patch is a special one. You notice it was also the payload fairing that we saw throughout the broadcast. It had the same decal. It features New Glenn on the pad at LC-36, and it's surrounded by Team Blue.
I don't think so,
watching
Willian.
it lift off. Just like we did this evening. So these are so cool. You know, I love collecting those space patches. It's almost like a badge of honor after you work a few missions. So if you're interested, it's available in our shop.
Yeah, I have...
All right. Any other night, dudes, I would be sitting here tallying up footage and watching it with you guys. But I have to be on Starbase Stakeout in 3 hours. Crap. 3 hours and 30 minutes. Okay. I'll see you very soon. Have a good night, guys, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'll see you on the Starbase Stakeout stream. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed New Glenn. That was sick. It was really cool. We'll watch replay footage sometime when I get back. Okay? Okay, so we got one. Next Starship, please. May your fists be bumped. Yeah, we'll say it that way, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. I'm not saying the other way. I'm not reversing those. That was weird. The stream got weird. Stream got weird at the end. Anyway, that was awesome. Congratulations to Blue. That's impressive. It's impressive. First orbital attempt, they made it with a not small rocket. So, good stuff. Good times. Let's see what the other one does now. Let's see. Is it still out there? Can I see it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's still out there. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and have a good night. I'll see you in a little bit.